Every boy was from the very beginning trained at building up very powerful hunter, a person who can paddle for hours, a person who could walk on the moving ice. You have to be able to carry enormous load, because when people kill walrus and butcher the walrus, they often carry walrus meat on their back, and these are 80, 100, 150 pound pieces of meat and skin. So those people are to be real fit for everything they encountered on their way, which by default made them very well prepared for war.
Thanks to several determined military strategists who believed that the native skills and abilities could blend seamlessly with the U.S. military, the Native Alaskans came to form one of the world's premier Arctic combat forces and the state's first line of defense against Soviet aggression. The Alaska Army National Guard had armories in over 100 villages across the state of Alaska, with the majority of them located in close proximity to the Bering Sea. Another area of historical tension is the island of Little Diomede, a village outpost in the direct sightline of Russian territory. Nowhere in Alaska or the nation felt the military pressure of the USSR more than this tiny island located in the middle of the Bering Strait between Alaska's Seward Peninsula and Siberia's Chukchi Peninsula. Two Soviet journalism students from Moscow approached a uniformed Alaska Army National Guard member and declared that they intended to defect from the USSR. The two students headed toward the village of Little Diomede with the National Guard members under the pretense of taking pictures and never returned. When the Soviet delegation prepared to leave, word spread that they were 2 members short. After several recounts, the delegation passed off the discrepancy as a miscount and took off. The actions of the 2 Soviet students had the potential to undo almost 40 years of work in the region to relax borders and allow for travel between native families and relations. Luckily, no serious ramifications resulted from the defection, and the 2 Soviet students were airlifted by the Alaska Air National Guard and granted asylum in the United States. The quick thinking of the Eskimo Scouts was instrumental in avoiding a serious setback in U.S.-Soviet relations.